right now. I hope they're having hope they're both having a fantastic day. That was legendary Dubs team.
Like some folks that are just like empathetic that love doubles, like just can understand their teammate, like Wizzy, Dark Wizzy.
Oh.
Dude's like you stick him on any doubles team, and that's a good team.
Once he plays in the bracket, he's not DQing. Oh man,
he never DQs from doubles though.
That's true. That's true.
Singles maybe, but doubles, nah. He's out there for the team.
I feel you, Wizzy. I'm not gonna lie. That's love for the game. But these two, we got two teams coming up for Losers Finals, and we know exactly where we're going. We got two runners on screen. Where else are we going? We're getting wet. We're sitting on here on Merchant Port. Game number 1 of Losers Finals. Now, Scap, tell me, considering we got basically the gist of the game plan from both of these teams, how do you think they'll interplay into each other here in the Losers Final set?
I think that this matchup is going to be determined by which Rano gets momentum first, because, I mean, good God, Lucius doesn't really want to be like a chase you down, run across the stage, and apply a ton of pressure, Rano. He wants to just take his time. He wants to pick you apart, get the tech chases, and hit the vital hitboxes. The problem really is that Toothbrush kind of hit buttons.
That's true. I feel like the biggest thing here is yeah, that could somewhat work if both of your other supplementary teammates had the exact same ideas in mind, but also it's like humanlime playing a lot more of the aggressive foot forward against a player like Sal, and then he's getting in there, setting up, knocking Sal away with those clones, and just constantly the back air pressure in this fourth round has been so consistent and belligerent though. It's just tough to get through even when Lucius somehow finds a footing and finds those straight hits against person has time to get a setup. Humanlime is immediately back in there, so either coming up and keeping Sal away, or just covering the ledge there and just giving Toothbrush the opportunity to make it back.
Yeah, it really feels like Humanlime and Sal are playing a very similar playstyle with their characters. It's going to be just like these two less mobile characters trying to get openings that are set up by their faster teammates. And right now, it has been Toothbrush's game. Look at this. Even at edge, Lucius is trying to set up for something, gets reversaled, the lingering down air, and the pressure continues, and Toothbrush is just, completely in the driver's seat in this Ditto matchup.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of that as well, Sal finally going to find some footing there. Big tech there on the part of Toothbrush, still hanging on just fine. Big Zach there again, finally going to avoid that parry there as well. Just going to take advantage there, just sitting there from the side of that ledge. Still not going to be too deterred by that. Lucius getting back on there. The movement, again, the schmovement of this Rhino. Absolutely nothing to be slept on again. He's going to find the footing wherever he can. The opportunity. Big backer coming out. Really going to find the stock on your team, but going to take out Lucius as well. We take those 100% of the time.
I mean, anytime I'm going to get the chance to kill not one, but two frogs, I'm good with it.
Absolutely, man.
Get the Rhinos gone.
The agenda does not stop anywhere.
That frog I hate.
But now we have Humanlime sitting here playing a perfect stock tank roll. Already has 3 stocks that posted. Sal's 1. Still cannot close it out there with the up air and playing a supplementary ult, waiting for that patient opportunity there. Finally find the stock there with the F-tilt. Sal by all means trying to get back in there, save Lucius from the onslaught. He's facing at the ledge against Toothbrush, but just cannot find the opportunities there. Doing the bubble there once more again. It goes to the high recovery, the back air, everything. The Toothbrush, one more conversion there off the ledge, trying to close the stock out here soon on Sal.
That was a great intercept by Lucius though. Sal was in such an awkward situation. Lucius flies across the stage, manages to get it, but now both characters pinned to the corner. A little bit of friendly fire right there though, as it looks like Toothbrush has to recover low. What do we have here with the Clarence? Gets the counter, but great tech again.
Oh, the big down B coming out on the part of Sal to deter those needles and the bubble setting up there again. Down throw, not going to close it up, putting it in a precarious situation. It's high with that special, gets hit the other side of the bubble, and Humanlime for the follow-up of the week there with that back air. And now blue team waiting, just closing out towards the end of this game as they have those team combos looking to come to life here. But Lucius hanging on for as much as he possibly can, but it's looking like Humanlime and Toothbrush have got this game all but in the bag, and that's going to close it out there. Game number 1 going to Humanlime and Toothbrush.
Yeah, definitely closer than one would think after that start. It felt like Toothbrush really came out swinging, claimed a couple really early and really quick stocks, and then all of a sudden, Lucius got the chance to answer back. Sal got set at center stage. Lucius started picking and choosing his spots phenomenally, but really, it just felt like that intro was a little bit too much to handle in that position. Going from a more slower-paced matchup that we saw in loser semis into this one right here, a game of adjustment might be in order.
Absolutely, man, and it's really just, I think the biggest thing here, again, was the fact that, the opportunity that Sal has been trying to put forward, it won't really work at as well, considering, again, I feel like you have to shift more towards okay, instead of just keeping Humanlime, it's also you gotta help, again, your teammate Lucius is kind of getting run down right now. You gotta give him some sort of assistance right now. And as I say that, in game number 2, look like we're taking much more of an aggressive foot forward. Sal again looking to help out and give the assistance there to his teammate instead of just simply focusing on the 1v1 on the other side of that fourth round right now. looking and keep this force back finally. Even like can take a step back here with that F strong again, swatting you away with those backers once more. But Lucius and toothbrush just battling it out here on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit more interesting here. We're not seeing that incredibly quick start, so we're seeing a lot more like one-hit, two-hit, reset the situation moments here into just trying to get full stage control. Finally gets it on the red team right there. Both green characters sent to this across the stage, but Lucius doing exactly what we need. Coming back from that angel platform, using your full invul and just saying, yeah, my teammate's coming back, regardless of what you say about it.
Oh, here comes the big smoke charge online for humanlime. Immediately take the stock there. The part of stock again. The aggressive drop down from that immediately to get that out of here. Even the stock count there again. But people are sitting here at 167%, close to that high recovery. Not going to be enough to make it back there to ledge. Lucius is now looking much stronger here in this game number 2, as again they take it more of that front-facing foot forward as they say that. Now Sal is being put in the purview of Toothbrush saying, hey, you want to come up here and face me? By all means, I'll take both you down and Lucius down. I'm not too worried about that whatsoever, as Toothbrush runs the early stock there on the part of Lucius.
The edge guard opportunities here from Tooth, it feels like every single time he gets Lucius off stage, Lucius never gets the opportunity to recover. That's just character mastery right there. I understand everything that Rhino can do off stage. I'm going to make sure that you can't do none of it.
Oh, and there we go. Aiming back up here again. 85% Lucius putting in a pretty uncomfortable situation, just trying to keep things back. Finally going back to that more patient gameplay right now, but humanlime going to rush you down all the way towards the corner of this stage. Just waiting out on that platform, waiting for Lucius to find the overextend the combo. Actually taking Sal down. It's like, you know what, if you're not going to approach you, by all means, we're going to take your teammate. Let's throw him into the teammate and say, hey, yo, we're taking your boy. We're going to fight him.
Yeah, eventually you got to play the game, right?
Come save him, buddy. Get back in here. There comes out looking for another backer on the part of Lucius there. That forward strong either. The high recovery going to come out from the part of humanlime. Both the orange red teammates they take basically just fine here. Strong goes out just yet, but the big down on the part of humanlime. Take out Sal's final stock in this game number 2. And again, it's looking like all but over right now. There's another big downer. humanlime coming to life here at the end of that game number 2.
What happened between Stock 1 and Stock 2, Momo? It felt like that match, it was a little bit slower paced. We weren't actually getting the rush down that we typically saw, but all of a sudden, after each team lost their first stocks, an explosion from the green team as Toothbrush and humanlime just understood exactly what they needed to do in every situation.
I feel like, let me tell you what happened. I think the biggest thing that happened there was that Lucius is now recognizing, like, okay, you know what? When it comes to the 1v1, Toothbrush has got Lucius beat. So now Sal's playing more of an aggressive game, giving more of that opportunities for Toothbrush to take the stocks off of struggle a lot more with Lucius in the corner there, and then humanlime playing more of the back foot. And then after recognizing that in Stock 2, Toothbrush going, hey, wait a minute, Sal, if you want to fuck me, oh my god! Dude, it's like, Sal going back to the patient game saying, you know what, this is where I live, this is where I'm most comfortable, and he's looking pretty damn good while he's doing it.
But still did lose that stock directly thereafter. That seems to be the problem, that even when the green team gets a couple of these really good interactions, they haven't been able to get a single lead this set, it feels like.
You've been landing there on that nair. Sal close it out just yet, gets immediately back to the ledge there.
What a pickup from Lucius in the corner,
goodness. Wow, Lucius amazing, close it out there. Toothbrush down to his final stock there, and humanlime can drop down once more. Green team looking in a much better position here for this game number 3. Even after just the stock does now, just need to amp up here. He was back into this game. Humanlime looking to close it out just barely. Not goes stock down Sal just yet. The back coming out from the part of Sal as well. She's going to keep the pressure up there on Sal, recognizing Sal. If I got you isolated, I'm going to try to take the stock as soon as I possibly can. Just amping up here towards the ledge here as well. Both his green teammates on the either side of the stage looking to make it count here. But Sal not going to take any of the damage, lying down, making perfect space here against Toothbrush, deterring him from approaching willy-nilly.
Real talk, I was just kind of watching humanlime that entire time. He got pinballed quite a bit at the end of that, but that was just so good at disadvantage. It feels like one of the differences between these two teams has been that when humanlime is caught off stage without a double jump, sometimes, somehow, he makes it back, like against all odds. On the other side, Sal's recoveries are consistently getting intercepted either by humanlime or more frequently by Toothbrush. It's just like the off-stage interactions have been consistently going the red team's way.
Nice conversion there at the end. The double forward air coming out from the part of Lucius again. Now 117 on the part of humanlime. Going to find that down saved there by the opposing bubble there again. Look at this red team recognizing they need to take stock off of Sal. Immediately the big force going out on the part of Lucius. And last scenario for each of these teammates here. The end of this game, Sal looking for the big reversal there towards the end. Lucius not going to take off stock of humanlime just yet. Barely makes it back to the stage. The backer still hanging on, finding great damage of human life. Delta coming out and just Toothbrush still finds a way to get back on. Look at the reversal there on Sal. Goes to high recovery. Still makes it back. Toothbrush just barely coaching on to this game. Red team needs one pick up there on the part of Sal. Delta in the forward air. It's still not going to do great damage. And Sal still makes it back on.
And actually gets the bubble save. Toothbrush somehow makes it back from that. I had expended the double jump off stage. I thought we were going to see a massive reversal. Instead, Lucius gets the hit. Both characters off stage yet again. Using a little bit of platform movement, trying to get the back here. But again, Toothbrush breaks out at disadvantage. Now it's a 2v1. High percentages all around, though.
Now, especially in this 2v1 situation, trying to keep himself alive right now. Seeing with that bubble towards the end of this corner, trying to keep away. The F tilt with the down to anything. Cell looking for the reactionary pick up there towards the end. Not going to get over aggressive. Waiting for one opportunity again. The backer comes out. Not going to close it out. Obviously, the air direct on again. Still hanging on just fine. The ball goes high recovery, but not going to be able to make it back to ledge as Lucius and Sal finally found that patient footing they were looking for. And Sal, honestly, the advantage was coming to life there in that game number 3.
That was just such a difference maker towards the end, too. Like, typically, Sal's strength has been like that consistency. Anytime Sal's in an area, he's able to control a ton of space, get some damage, and capitalize off of what Lucius was doing. But Sal took a step forward right there and said, I don't need no capitalization other than the first letter of my name because I'm him. I'm going to step up and ensure that you need to be paying attention to me.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it felt quite tired at being looked at as like, oh, the guy that you're going to fight instead of Lucius. Like, oh, by all means, if you want to come in and just go for those breakness recoveries, or to go for the high recoveries, or in general the grounded approaches for against me, by all means, I'm going to take that in full stride because Sal not turning up here, especially going into the beginning of this game number 4, finding consistent damage. But Toothbrush now they're turning up focuses on either of these teammates. Like Toothbrush, like, you know what? I want to get this guy off of the board. He's feeling himself a little too much.
That's such an important thing to do too. Anytime you see a particular player building momentum and starting to get better game after game, just like, listen, we gotta go ahead and knock that dude down to a couple pegs. Like, bring this back to where it was game 1.
You're feeling yourself a little too much, my guy. You've got to back up just a little bit. But doing a fantastic job again, deterring this other team, utilizing that nair, keeping themselves back away. Not going to find that down strong again either. Sal looking to fight away towards the other corner with a 4-strong there on human lime. Very good conversion there towards the end. Sal keeping the momentum up despite Toothbrush's best efforts. Still hanging on to this first stock here. Was just trying to help out your teammate just barely. You're sitting on the back foot. The up tilt not going to save your teammate just yet. So he's knocked back down there. Just still hanging on those 3 stocks again. Go super low there with that backer. No usage of those materials there towards the end again. You try to wait out for the save. You could not find you out there just barely towards the end.
I mean, that's like the classic Lucius edge guard. It's like you're going to use every single one of your resources. I'm going to watch you flail and just pick the perfect lingering hitbox to get the stock. That is exactly what we need to see in these situations, but it might be too little too late as the red team's starting to open up a bigger lead in these situations. If Lucius can't recover from this would be devastating, but instead does manage to get back and actually capitalizes a little bit, claiming human lime stock and then forcing Toothbrush into a really awkward spot too.
That's coming out on the part of Sal as well as the back throw coming. Not going to find, actually going to avoid the air dodge into another forward air coming out again. Turning up here saying, hey, if you want to take in this 1v1 Toothbrush, by all means, he's matching your energy again. The momentum is gone too far out of their hands. They're giving Sal all the time in the world to find out there, an up tilt coming out there again. So to find any way to get back here on Lucius. The down strong will close it out, and the roles are reversed completely as the secondary teammates of Human Lime and Sal have taken the spotlight here in this game number 4.
But still down by a full stock. We really need to get this Force gone. Lucius doing his best to do just that, but the errant dash attack not going to connect with Toothbrush. Now does get only the up air because of great TI from Human Line. Human Line's done that like 2 or 3 times, just actually TIing the down tilt perfectly so that the only follow-up is an up air, which should not kill.
Oh, the floor hug there, guys, giving Toothbrush a perfect opportunity to follow up there. Lucius not going all the way off stage. Again, not giving up the edge guard like you mentioned before, saying, you know what, I need Sal gone. Forget the 2v1. I just clear it out of here. End of this game. Find out there, close it out there again. Last like you're coming out from Lucius. Save the bubble towards the end there as well. They're trying to find the reversal there, but not too much. He finds the combust saying, "Ah, get him out of there."
And the presence of mind to build those charges in that spot too. Like, we typically only see that in dubs if it's a really, really slow-paced match, or if you can generate those 2v1s. That dude didn't steal 3 stacks immediately. That was, I already had 1,